What up, what up, what up? Welcome back. If this is your first time on this channel, we talk about personal development, spiritual growth, financial stability, and plenty more with no boundaries or limitations. So, what that means, we talk about what we want to talk about, right? So, okay. So, y'all, we on this journey though, but I want to get into, or I say when we do get into just talking more about finances, y'all, I want to have everyone on a day development where it should be, because in order to get finances, in order to have your finances in line, right, you have to understand money and the frequency of money and the vibrations of money, and just like we talked about, like we've been talking about, all this have to do with understanding yourself and understanding that everything is energy and being able to manipulate that, y'all. That's the whole point. So that's why we have to go through the spiritual growth and personal development, right, in order to bring whatever we want to us, whatever we desire, right? So, Kundalini, let's talk about it. Kundalini, y'all, that's what I want to talk about with y'all today. What is the Kundalini? So, this goes back to Hinduism, right? Um, it goes way back, actually. And what is it? So Kundalini actually is an energy. It's a feminine energy at that. So now we kind of talked about energy before. We talked. I guess we talk about it a lot, right? Because everything is energy. You got to understand to manipulate that. So listen, this Kundalini is a feminine energy, a powerful force, right? One of the main energy forces, right? It is a creative energy. Remember, it's a feminine energy. You got to understand about the feminine, that's the creative energy, right? You also have masculine energy. Don't think just because it's called a feminine or masculine energy and you're female or male, you don't have both. You do. You got both. Some people might have a little more masculine energy than feminine. Of course, male has a little more masculine energy in them, but we also have feminine energy in us too. You know what I'm saying? To have emotions and stuff and be a creator as well, right? So, that is the love light though, y'all, that we speak about. The love light, that is that feminine and masculine energy there. But this Kundalini, right? The Kundalini, the symbol of it is, you might have seen this like on EMTs and ambulance. It's like the snake coiling around. I think it's a dagger knife or something like that. Whatever, it's the snake, the symbol of the snake coiling. So a lot of people, again, tend to take that as demonic or evil or whatever, the snake, because the snake with the Bible. And we have to break those barriers, y'all. We have to break those barriers and those boundaries and limitations that have been put on us. You know what I'm saying? To just go and believe what the next person said, especially when in the physical realm, y'all. It's a book. A book is a book. We can't just base our whole life on no book, because it's physical at that, and we can't fact check it like we need to, accept certain things that we can see based off of energy that have transpired, right? But so this Kundalini, this feminine energy, right? This is a creative energy, right? Like I said. So they call it a Kundalini awakening. So this a Kundalini awakening will transpire in any individual when they have, it's kind of like having that epiphany or whatnot, or that reality check, where you start to realize it's a spiritual awakening. That's what this is. This Kundalini is a higher spiritual awakening. It's something you're gonna feel. You're gonna feel it. So it's located. The energy is located at the base of the spine, right? What we talked about before with the chakras, that root chakra is located around there, right? So, and it's going to spiral up. That's why that snake is like that spiral. It spirals up. That coils. It starts at the base of the spine. So a lot of ancient knew about all this. A lot of ancient ancestors knew about this type of stuff, and left as many clues as they could. At least the ones that wrote on tablets and walls and scripts and whatnot, right? So this Kundalini awakening will awaken in certain individuals at certain times, right? It's different from everybody. It's different for everybody. Some people, that's why I said, that's why you cannot kind of force information on some people, because they might not have the Kundalini awakening yet, right? This was kind of how yoga adapted this kind of too, because it was adopted in yoga by in the 9th century sometime, right? Way early, right? So, but I'm gonna tell you some signs too, though, on kind of how you can awaken your Kundalini. You know what I'm saying? How you can awaken this. So there is practices you can do and methods you can do to try to awaken your Kundalini. And man, like I said, you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna feel it in the base of your spine, right? You're gonna feel the energy going up. You're gonna feel the energy. Seriously, it's like you're gonna feel like an electric current going up your spine, y'all. It's energy. It ain't gonna hurt, but you're gonna feel it. Like it's gonna feel more of a awakening feel, a refreshing feel. You know how you get the chills kind of like through your body type thing? It's going to be more one of those, but you're going to know, right? And what this does, okay, so what this does for you, though, is going to help you, of course, with your spiritual development, right, your spiritual growth, but it's also going to help your conscious evolve, so that way you can start to see things in a different perspective than you was. You're gonna have the urge to want more knowledge on this, on yourself, on the universe, on all this, so you can understand who you are, right? So you're gonna have a deep sense of purpose. You're gonna feel a deep sense of purpose. You're gonna feel like, okay, what's your purpose? Yo, I know mine. My purpose is to educate and to teach. And I realized that, because there's so much stuff I have done where I have always been in the leader role, where I'm an educator, where I'm showing somebody, I'm explaining something, I'm teaching somebody something. I've been, like I said, when I pray, y'all, I always ask for with knowledge, wisdom, understanding over and over and over. So it's like that's what I got in abundance, and so now it makes sense, So some people are healers, Healers. It's so much you can do when you find and have this Kundalini awakening, and you have that purpose. You have your purpose. So this also will make you make urgent life changes. As far as trying to get your things in order, get your life in order. And cut bad habits, and and start to focus on your body, your health, right? It can also have physical emotions, physical and emotional changes in your body, in your sleep pattern. You might not sleep the same, as you're going to be up wondering, your thoughts are going to be going. It can disturb your sleep. This can have, it can also anxiety. This is another thing that's going to, all these things is what I'm telling you is going to have you, these are going to be the signs of you having this Kundalini awakening, right? You're going to have a deep purpose. You're going to have the urge to life changes. You're going to have, all the changes with your sleep. You might have a little anxiety going on. surges of energy. You're gonna have this going on, and this could be a Kundalini awakening is getting ready to transpire, right? So don't be, so don't be nervous and scared, So this will help you. This will help you get past ego as well, getting past the ego is shifting your reality, and start to take heed more, and do your own due diligence, y'all. What I always tell y'all, DYOR. What it mean? I'll drop it in the comment. Tell them, do your own research. Tell them, talk to them. Tell them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's 2022. We can't just take nobody's word. I don't care if they say it's raining cats and dogs outside for real. Listen. Until I see them cats and dogs falling for that sky, I ain't saying here. Just do your own research. It ain't saying that you can't believe nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing about it. It's just verifying stuff. Verifying stuff. So much stuff we've been told our whole life, and we just run with it. And been told as a kid, our whole life as a kid, growing up from school, teachers, religious instructors, what to do and what not to do. There's no boundaries and limitations, y'all. We have to break through that of being controlled and by, I'm not saying being controlled by certain entities as far as negative, and just realizing to do your research and find out and make your decision yourself. Being in control, being that creator that you are, So, let me tell y'all real quick, couple things you can do to awaken this Kundalini, right? One of the ways, of course, is a yoga system. It is doing a yoga system because now you're going to be sitting in a certain positions, and these positions builds pressure points, right? These positions build pressure points as well as vibrations you're making, right? So they call it tantric practice. Tantric practice is mantras, where a mantra is where you pretty much a sound you're uttering a certain sound, and so certain sounds and syllables as you're sitting down and you're meditating, you utter these certain sounds, these mantras, you utter those out, and that does there's different things. You can have this Kundalini awakening, but you gotta understand that it's gonna help you with your chakras as well, right? It's gonna help you with those too, because it's gonna start at the base of that spine. It's traveling up that energy. And remember, those chakras is a line, right? So, and then mudras, you can do these as well, where these is hand gestures, hand symbols, emotions, where when you sit down and you're in that yoga position, that meditative state, when you holding your hands in certain positions, the pressure points in their hands will cause certain vibrations and energies to transpire, right? So remember, sounds is vibration, words are vibrations, right? They're energy, they're all energy. So that's what you can do to also kind of bring on that Kundalini awakening. So those are a couple tips, a couple gems. Check it out, DYOR. Check out the Kundalini awakening, y'all, and you never know. So I'm finna get out of here. Share this video with somebody that might need it. Make sure you hit that bell button for notifications so you can be Coolinwithcourt all the time. And make sure you subscribe, like always, and hit that like button. We out.